entirely sure how that's happened. It's all going quite quickly now. So last night I was at Mickey's Very Merry, a little tired this morning. I thought it would be a really good idea to wake up and get a Guardians virtual queue. And I'm in group 18, which is like the first group that gets called. So it's like 8:30. I'm up. Hair's slicked back because it wasn't in me today. So I'm gonna go and do Guardians, and I'm gonna kind of do around like Living with the Land and Nemo and all the kind of stuff around Spaceship Earth this morning. And then I've got a Space220 Lounge reservation for lunch today, which I'm really excited about. We went to try and do it in January, and I don't know why we didn't do it, but we didn't do it. So this is the first time for that, which I'm really excited about. And then I'm actually going to get out of the parks, and I haven't been to Target yet, and the outlets. So I think that's what my evening's going to be, and a little bit of a slower, quieter evening, because then the next few nights I want to do a run of fireworks, because there's, oh, and my glasses are steaming up in this. It's very humid today. So yeah, so come along and we'll go to EPCOT.
Commander of the Nova Corps.
Welcome, people of EPCOT, EPCOTians, EPCOTians, citizens of EPCOT. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on. Someone needs to tell me what I'm on. Welcome, EPCOT Terrans.
Okay, they're headed to the airport. This plan is never gonna work. Well? Okay, hold on to your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Rex!
Good luck! You're gonna need it. Have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Nemo! Where?
No, that's why we're trying to
Also, mate, Fisher Friends for food. Whoa! Check out the Benny Marlin! Woohoo!
Dude!
Aha!
Thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petal, are edible. The starchy root of the plant probably don't make a fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the sea tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are 3 of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers.
Hey guys! So I've had a busy morning, but a good morning. So done Guardians of the Galaxy and finally got another song that wasn't September, but I ran, which was great. And the other person that paired me with, they'd never been on it before, so they had a great time, and that just makes the experience even better whenever you're just like having fun. And then I went over and did Finding Nemo and the Aquarium, which I love, and the manatees are still there. I love the manatees, the sea cows, they're just so good, I love them. And then I skipped the talk with Crush. Just this time around it's actually quite a long wait, it was like a 30-minute wait. But I wanted to go and do a few other things, and so I then went and did Moana, which I love doing, and actually I want to try and, whenever I'm here in a couple of days time, I want to do it at night time, just to see like the difference a little bit. And then I went over to my favourite, I went over to Living with the Land, and it was great because I did that on Friday night, but I was really jet lagged, I was really tired, and I just enjoyed it so much more today, so that was good. And then I also did Soaring, which I haven't done since maybe like a trip in 2018 maybe. I don't think, we didn't do it in January, and I don't think we did it in our post-COVID trip. So yeah, it was good. Love that pavilion. It just brings back all the nostalgia. So it's just after midday. I have 2 hours until my lunch. So Frozen is an hour-long queue. So I'm gonna go and grab a drink and snack because I somehow managed to skip breakfast this morning, which is never a smart idea. But at this point there's no real point in eating anything, so I'm maybe trying to grab like a banana or something. Too much information, but I'm gonna go and stand in the queue for Frozen and have a sing along, and then go for lunch. I think I mentioned it earlier, but lunch is Space220 today. Never done it before, really excited about it. And yeah, and then I think that probably might be it for today. I haven't done Spaceship Earth, but I don't think I'm going to do it today, because I think after I do lunch I'm going to go out of the parks, because I want to go to Target, I want to go to the outlets, and I kind of want to have a very chilled afternoon. And I've already done like 12,000 steps this morning, so today was meant to be a slightly easier day. That is not going to be the case, but in my head it'll be easier. So yeah, the sun. Just love this park so much. Do not sleep on EPCOT during the morning or during the day. Like, it is just as good, if not better, than it is at night time. It's just such a good park. Especially the bit, like, I love World Showcase, but World Showcase can get a little hectic, but just everything up in and around Spaceship Earth is just so good. So yeah, let's go to Frozen.
saved her sister with an unselfish act of true love and full of frozen hope.
Are you ready to see Elsa?
SB1, you are clear for departure. Initiating in 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
You're ready to board the Mark V Sit Elevator, the latest in space elevator design and technology. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida and the eastern seaboard. Enjoy the ride. I'll get back in a bit with arrival information.
There's Disney.
SB1 cleared for arrival.
Gravity generator active.
Airlock activated. Docking complete.
This is our wine cellar. There's many different wines we have to offer, and as we are heading down this way, this is our viewpoint. Follow me down this way for your table. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Hello, space travelers. How are we doing this afternoon?
welcome back to the vlogs. I thought I'd jump on and finish this one out because, shock surprise, I didn't do it at the time. And it really, whilst it is a day 5, it's really just spend my morning with me in EPCOT and have some lunch, because I left the parks at about 4 o'clock, just after my lunch in Space220, which I have to say was one of the best meals I've had on property. I would 100% go back. So I booked the lounge, which gave me access to both the lounge menu and the restaurant menu. I actually ordered off the restaurant menu, so I got a starter and a main. And you'll have seen, I got the calamari to start, which was lovely. And I got the steak and frites to finish. It was just perfect. It was so good. The steak was beautiful, and just the setting was so much fun. I think I'll definitely go back. I'd like to share that experience with somebody. I think though I would like to do it maybe in an evening, because going up and going into that environment while it's still bright blue sunshine outside was a little bit strange to come out in the middle of the day. It definitely feels more like an evening thing. Maybe that's because there is no natural light and no windows, but yeah, it was well, there is a big window looking out into space. But yes, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely go back, and I would definitely recommend. Now, the only thing with it is they are one of the restaurants that don't accept dining plan. So even if you're on the sit down dining plan, it's still not accepted. It is pricey. So with a tip, so with my starter, my main, a glass of wine and a tip, it was $90, which is excessive in my view for a single person to have lunch. But it was my one kind of real treat of the trip. I knew it was going to be more expensive. I booked it well. I booked it in advance with the 60-day dining reservation openings, and I did know it was going to be a treat. So I really did enjoy it. It was lovely. So yes, I left the parks at about 4 o'clock. I headed back to the resort, and I kind of just chilled out before I got an Uber over to the Vineland premium outlets. Not the ones that I would usually go to. I usually go to the ones at the end of International Drive. But I wandered around most of the shops. The only one that Vineland doesn't have is Victoria's Secrets. Although whenever we were there in January, I didn't get anything from there. I didn't think it was great. And to be honest, I did, and now I took a clip of Nike, which was the first store I went into, and very quickly realised that, yeah, there was literally nothing. So I spent about 2 hours there just wandering around. I looked into like Nike, Asics, Kate Spade. I did go to the Disney character warehouse. It was obviously the end of the day, so it looked like it had been absolutely raided. There was very, very little. There was lots of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party merch, but nothing all that nice. There were some Spirit jerseys. There was a lot of the Hocus Pocus stuff, but nothing I was really interested in. No ears. They did have some of the Kate Spade collection, the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Kate Spade collection, but they just had like the backpacks and stuff. If they had had the little coin purse, I would have got it. I came away from the outlets with one top from I was about to say Urban Outfitters, but it's not. American Eagle. One top from American Eagle, which is so soft and lovely. And I actually ended up wearing it home. But yeah, they were an absolute disappointment. Not a disappointment for my bank account, but usually I'd get maybe something in Kate Spade, maybe a little coin purse or something. There really wasn't anything. There isn't a Bath and Body Works at that outlet, which I had a few friends had asked could I get them candles. Didn't get those in the end. So yeah, and then I think the Uber from, if I remember rightly, the Uber from movies over to the outlets was about $13. I then got an Uber over to Target. Whilst it's only a 15-minute walk, it is not I wouldn't walk that, definitely not at night. The road is not, there's no street lights. I wouldn't walk it at night, would not recommend it. So I did get an Uber. It was about $7. then plus a tip if you wanted to give one. I didn't really get a lot. I got some sweets and stuff to bring home. So I got milk duds for me. My sister likes goldfish, got those. I needed like a lip balm at this point. And I got sugar cookies because we love sugar cookies. They're well gone. So, and I think that was really the only thing I got. So really my trip to the shops was not successful in the slightest. Left Target and I think I was back at the hotel around 10 p.m, had an early night. Maybe it was after 9, had an early night, and then got myself ready for day 6, which will be uploading next week. I have 3 more full days on this trip. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and as I mentioned at the start of this vlog, I'm going to do a run of fireworks. So Happily Ever After, Fantasmic and Luminous. So those are all to come. And then I travel home on the 4th day. So there's still a couple more vlogs to go. And then also in the future, so now, we are about 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. We're 3 weeks out from Disneyland Paris. And I'm really looking forward to that. So lots of new things to do there, and my sister will be joining me on that trip, so you'll get a little bit of both of us. So yeah, so thank you so much for following along. If you are liking these vlogs, give it a like, maybe consider subscribing. I'm also, as I mentioned a few times, I'm over on my TikTok. I'm posting there quite regularly. So yeah, thank you so much, and Merry Christmas and have a lovely New Year.